What's up, Black and Gold Nation? Welcome to Steelers in Focus, your go-to spot to stay on top of everything happening with our Steelers. No fluff, just the analysis you can only find here. Today's topic is hot and promises to shake things up in Pittsburgh. We're talking about a curious situation in the quarterback room that could lead to a strategic trade in the coming days. You won't want to miss a single detail. But before we dive into this bombshell, you know the drill. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. It's quick, free, and helps us keep bringing you exclusive Steelers news. Let's go. So, here's the deal. The Steelers' problem starts at quarterback. Aaron Rodgers is the clear starter. Mason Rudolph returns as a reliable backup. But the third spot on the 53-man roster is a real puzzle. Who will claim the final spot? Rookie Will Howard or the recently added Skylar Thompson? Remember, Howard was the team's draft pick and their bet for the future, but a setback completely changed the scenario. Howard got injured during training, opening the door for Thompson to shine. And what did he do? He didn't disappoint. In just 3 preseason games, Thompson posted impressive stats: 41 completions on 56 attempts, 498 yards, 4 touchdowns, and only 1 interception. In other words, he proved he can be a trusted backup, ready to step in whenever Rodgers is needed. What does this mean? The team now has a decision to make: keep the draft prospect or capitalize on Thompson's moment and explore trade options. Speaking of the future, let's remember Will Howard. The rookie comes from a solid college career with a strong arm, good pocket control, and advanced game reading skills for his age. The Steelers' expectation is clear. He's the quarterback of the future, which explains why the team wants to secure his spot on the final roster. He's already participated in strategic meetings, combine visits, and fits perfectly with Pittsburgh's philosophy of developing young talent internally. The concern is that Thompson's competition is fierce, and a decision must be made before the NFL-mandated 53-man roster cut. And here's where it gets interesting. An injury on another team opened a window for the Steelers. The backup quarterback for the Las Vegas Raiders, Aiden O'Connell, fractured his wrist, leaving the team without a reliable backup for Geno Smith. What does this mean for Pittsburgh? A perfect trade opportunity. Thompson could be sent to Las Vegas in exchange for a late-round draft pick, freeing up space for Howard while still bringing value to the team. It's worth noting that the Raiders are desperate for quarterback depth, giving the Steelers a strategic advantage in negotiations. And GM Omar Khan, known for his sharp vision, has likely already started exploratory talks. If the trade happens, it would be a surprising return on investment. Thompson came only to round out the roster and compete in training, but he could generate valuable assets without compromising Howard's future. So, Nation, what do you think about this situation? Would you keep Skylar Thompson on the roster or trade him to secure rookie Will Howard? Do you think the Raiders will agree to the deal? Comment below. We want to hear all your opinions.
Before we dive into this hot news, you know the drill, right? Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any updates on our Steelers. It's quick, it's free, and it really helps the channel keep bringing you exclusive news and in-depth analysis. Let's start by talking about someone who's already a proven force on the roster, DK Metcalf. The Steelers didn't hold back to bring in this absolute monster from the Seattle Seahawks, a wide receiver who has already shown he can change the game at any moment. Metcalf is the type of player who demands double coverage from the defense, opening space for all the other receivers. With him, Aaron Rodgers gains a safe, explosive, and reliable target, which could elevate Pittsburgh's offense to a whole new level, especially on third downs and in the red zone. But after Metcalf, the situation still lacks stability. There's Calvin Austin III, who had a solid 2024 season with 36 receptions, 548 yards, and 4 touchdowns. Austin has shown consistency but still needs to develop into a truly dangerous target for opposing defenses. Then there's Roman Wilson, a promising young player who remains a wild card but showed interesting flashes during the 2025 preseason. In other words, the Steelers are still seeking depth and consistency at wide receiver, especially to balance an offense that so far relies heavily on Pittsburgh's monstrous defense to keep the team competitive. Now, let's talk about Curtis Samuel, arriving from the Buffalo Bills. He's not exactly a rookie, but he can be treated as a kind of strategic rookie for Pittsburgh's offense. At 29 years old, Samuel has played for Carolina, Washington, and Buffalo, bringing tactical versatility. He can line up outside, in the slot, or even in the backfield. This gives offensive coordinator Arthur Smith multiple options to confuse opposing defenses and create explosive plays. In 2024, Samuel recorded 31 receptions for 253 yards and 1 touchdown. The numbers alone aren't eye-popping, but his ability to line up in multiple positions makes him a valuable chess piece, capable of creating mismatches against cornerbacks and linebackers. Samuel could be integrated as the third or fourth receiver, gaining prominence as the season progresses and helping balance the offense, especially in short and medium pass plays, which are crucial to keep Rodgers protected and productive. And now here's the rumor that could shake up the market. The Steelers might be considering contacting the Bills to negotiate Curtis Samuel before the final roster cut deadline. If the deal happens, Pittsburgh wouldn't need to spend much. A 5th, 6th, or even 7th round pick in 2026 could be enough. From Buffalo's side, Samuel could be released if no other appealing offer comes along, making this a low-risk, high-reward move. Just imagine an offense with Metcalf, Austin, Wilson, Samuel, and tight ends like Pat Freiermuth and Darnell Washington. This combination would give Rodgers options for every type of play, allowing the defense to continue dominating the game without carrying the entire team. Moves like this can make the difference between the playoffs and a championship, especially in a tight season where every roster piece needs to contribute. So, Black and Gold Nation, what do you think? Is it worth sacrificing a late-round draft pick for Curtis Samuel, or should the Steelers save those picks for the 2026 draft? Would he be the extra receiver they were missing, or just another name to fill the roster? We really want to hear your thoughts, so drop a comment below. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. Every gesture from you helps us bring exclusive Steelers news firsthand. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video, Nation.